1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here I am. Today is May 10th, 2009, and I'm going to read a little thing I've started and probably will not finish. There we go. Oh, I have to flip backwards through this notebook. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. May 6th, 2009. Today is the birthday of Sigmund Freud. I know this because my brother Frank used to come up to me on May 6th when I was 9 and then 10 and then 11 and say, "Happy birthday." The first time I said, "It's not my birthday." I said this the other times too because it took me by surprise each time, but my dismay kicked in quickly the second 2 times. The first time it took me all day to realize Frank wasn't going to admit I was not named Sigmund Freud. On my 9th birthday, see, already I'm forgetting. I'd been 9 for 3 months when I came down on May 6th, 1969, only to have my brother say first thing, "Happy birthday." Happy birthday? Yes. Didn't you know it was your birthday? My birthday is March 28th. But look, said Frank, pointing to my parents' calendar, which for the month of May had a giant caricature of Freud. Frank pointed at May 6th. Look, he said. I looked. In tiny letters it said Sigmund Freud's birthday. Sigmund Freud's birthday, I read aloud. I don't know why you deny it's your birthday, said Frank, but I'm not Sigmund Freud. Having never heard of Freud, I was pronouncing his last name the way it looked. Sigmund was easy to sound out, even though I'd never heard such a name. Why are you deliberately mispronouncing your name? Frank asked. I stamped my foot. I don't know how to pronounce Sigmund Freud. It's not my birthday. But why would it say that on the calendar? Don't you know it's your birthday, Sigmund Freud? Frank pronounced it correctly, very slowly. I am not Sigmund Freud, I shouted. But you must be, if you know how to pronounce your name. Frank was 13 at this point. He was taking German in school. Of course, he'd have been told about Freud between lessons of 1, 2, 3 and Wo ist die Goethestrasse bitte? Freud might have disapproved of Frank's counting down in German whenever he wanted me to follow orders, but he wouldn't have been able not to be fascinated at Frank's brainwashing techniques regarding my identity. Freud, you'll be happier the sooner you admit you're Freud. I'm not Freud, but Freud, I'm Fred. Fred? Who's Fred? You know who I am. Maybe you misheard your name, Freud. I'm Fred. Did you say Freud? I said Fred. Of course you did, Freud. Happy birthday, Freud. Not only was I alarmed at being called Freud, I was quite upset that the picture Frank kept pointing to was of an old man with a monocle and a piercing gaze. That's it.